And drum roll, please. Patch notes.
Well, we have a new Tribes game coming out after 11 years. So this didn't get a remaster or remake. I'm excited about this too. If you're unfamiliar with Tribes, Tribes is a first-person shooter game that originally was, they had some story-based content, some single-player content, but really it was based in a multiplayer universe, multiplayer world. It's all about, it's developed by Hi-Res Studios, but it's at least the last one was Tribes Ascended. But
Tribes Ascended was,
well, yeah. But it's like very fast paced, very like it's all about like skiing or skating, depending on what you want to call it. It's just,
yeah, this one's being developed by Prophecy Games.
It's like a vertical movement shooter.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
I don't know if I'd say vertical, but
this is being developed by Prophecy Games, which is a new studio founded by Hi-Res Studio. So it's an umbrella studio of Hi-Res Studio.
You're rocket jumping, you're skating off mountains. That's what I mean by the verticality of the game, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think,
did you get the video that I sent?
Yes, that's right.
It's play that.
Let me go to this so that this give me a sec. There we go.
I also want to see real fast when you play this. When I watched it, I wasn't sure if it was just my phone. I got some frame stutters. Wasn't sure if that was their gameplay trailer.
This is alpha.
It's like alpha. So to be fair, yeah, it is alpha. I missed that.
To be 100% honest, this.
It looks pretty solid, man.
This looks like Tribes Ascended. I mean, for like, I don't really know why Tribes
That's what I
Ascended.
said. This looks it literally just looks like Tribes Ascended. It looks like they pulled the same asset. You remember that Crucible game?
Yeah.
This looks like they're pulling the same thing that Crucible did, where they're just like, just re-release it under another studio.
Yeah,
but it looks clean though. I mean, they obviously upgraded the engine.
It's using Unreal 5. This is definitely Unreal 5 engine.
Definitely. It looks very clean.
It's
I don't know. I'm of the opinion, like, and when you posted it, I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, just let it die, because like they've tried to refresh it like 3 different times now. I think.
You know
like,
what?
There was a fan project. There was the official project.
If there isn't a better
and
time right now
Hi-Res.
for a game of this style, I think it's right now. Because you've got a lot of new people coming in shooters who are those movement twitchy shooters, and this is that game that definitely
the problem with Tribes is that it's a very
thrive off of that.
The problem with Tribes is that it's a very niche player base. Like the original Tribes was released around the same time that like
Halo,
Counter-Strike, Halo,
Counter-Strike,
all those games came out.
Niche,
so it's one of those things where it's like I don't really know if the player base is there. Like you're gonna have the same player base that likes to do those Counter-Strike mod maps where they do like the surfing or whatever. You're gonna have the people like that, and then you're gonna have the people that want to get back into the old days of like Unreal Engine, or not Unreal Engine, Unreal Tournaments and shit like that. But really, I don't think you're gonna capture the player base that's playing like COD, or that's playing like
COD players are never gonna use COD. Like it's just just not right. Like my brother is a COD player. He's not gonna come play this. Like
for sure.
You know.
So I don't know. That's been the biggest problem that I've had with it. Not that I have with it, because this is the kind of game that I enjoy, and I'm probably going to pick this up and play it. But it definitely it's a niche player base for sure.
I hope it gets something of a player base. That would be nice too, to at least have a
OG.
And
I hope they bring it back to the OG Tribes
that's alive,
like play style, because like Tribes Ascended, there was something weird between the two. Like it didn't feel
Ascend
the same to me.
Ascended was the newest one
before
the newest one. Yeah,
that was Tribes Ascend. Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean I don't know. I mean it just, this is gonna end up, I think, in that same vein that that like, what was that Portal Halo game that
Splitgate.
Splitgate.
Yeah. I
have a feeling that's going to end up there, you know, which again, Splitgate had some really cool,
because that was also a very niche shooter.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's going to go down the same route that Tribes Ascent went, and it'll just die out. But it'll be fun.
I love Tribes. Dude, I grew up playing fucking Tribes.
Yeah, I grew up with it. Yeah.
You know, so.
I remember playing Tribes and Counter-Strike.
I think I remember playing like a Unity browser version of Tribes. It was like ported to Unity or some shit. I played that for a long time.
But Bill, did you ever play this?
No, fuck no. I had to ask you guys what this was in the chat. It does look
Forgot
really
about
cool.
that.
It looks like
I mean,
Quake meets Halo, and I'm kind
it
of
is.
about
Here-
it.
Here's the
But
thing. Here's the
definitely.
thing. It was originally was it Quake or was it Unreal that it was a mod? of?
It was Unreal Tournament.
Unreal
It was
Tournament.
originally the mod.
Unreal
Yeah.
Tournament mod. Yeah.
Unreal Tournament was always something that like I always saw back on the day on like G4 because G4 loved
Bro,
Unreal Tournament for
Unreal
some
Tournament was
reason.
Amazing, man. Because
Um,
it was
it-
good.
It's a
What are you
great-
talking
it's a
about? For
great
some
fucking
reason, it was
game,
amazing.
dude. It's so good.
And now it was Xbox exclusive, right?
No,
No,
Unreal
it was
Tournament.
PC.
Unreal Tournament was
It
a
was
first was
PC.
PC. Yeah.
Oh, that
PC
explains it
only.
even more because I
You
never
were a
I didn't have a
PC boy.
PC
You were a
until I
console
went to
boy.
college. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is OG original shooter. Like, this is what this is from. Like, I mean,
This is what I grew up on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
like,
this.
like Unreal Tournament, fucking.
And I
yeah.
would love for it to fucking be a thing. I just don't think in today's world this is a place where it will survive. I
Well,
just don't think it can.
Yeah.
You know what's?
They've-
By the way, guys,
they've
I
tried
want
to
to put
bring
in.
back Unreal
I wanna
Tournament and shit
mention-
before too.
We didn't. It was not on podcast, but just literally like a week before this, I brought it up to these guys about Trives
We brought
Ascended.
it.
We
We
were
brought it
talking
up
about it.
last night. I was talking to Pika and Enigma before. That's where this came from. Was because
Yeah.
it was like we were
So
talking
again,
about tribes and
We were talking about Tribes, and here it is.
yeah. So, can I get
Tribe Live.
Wildstar? Can I get Wildstar back? Wildstar's coming back.
No.
Wildstar's coming
You
back in
can't get Wildstar
2025.
back, bro.
It's
I'm
coming back
sorry.
2025. We're getting it. It's happening. I'm putting it in the universe. It's happening. Okay. All right.
So Sony's
Yes.
gonna remake
Wildstar.
Wildstar,
Woo! It's coming
but
back.
it's gonna be a single player
That would be
narratively
the
driven
quickest-
experience.
You know what?
That would be the quickest.
Story-based game.
You know what? You laugh, right? You laugh, but we're moving into our quick hit section, which one of the topics is Sony is partnering with NCSoft. I'm just saying,
There you go.
it could
There you
fucking
go.
happen. You
That
want me
would
to
be
buy a
the quickest
PlayStation?
PS5 buy you'd ever
You
have,
want
wouldn't
yes?
it?
You want me to fucking buy a PlayStation, Sony? You put fucking WildStar on that bitch, and I'll buy it today. I'll fucking buy it right now. I will drop
My
the biggest
gosh.
version that you have. I will buy that fucking thing. Oh my god.
Would you get a PlayStation Portal with it?
Yeah, sure. Fuck, whatever. Whatever I have to wail for to get fucking WildStar back. I just want it back.
Thanks all for tuning in to the Patch Notes. And if you enjoyed and want to see more, you can catch us live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, or catch us after the fact at anchor.fm/prepatch podcast. See you next time.